Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, or maybe welcome back to my channel if you've seen my previous videos. My name is Olia, and today I'm gonna be sharing with you my personal journey on becoming sober. I've been there for 18 months. Stay with me if you want to know the reasons why I made this decision and how it affected my life. Let's start with a little bit of story about how I used to be before I quit drinking. I was always into partying and I really enjoyed drinking wine. Like red wine, it was my biggest passion in this life, and it got to that point that I was about to become a sommelier because I loved it so much and I couldn't ever imagine my life without red wine. And because I was drinking red wine only, and it's considered like pretty healthy, like you can drink one glass during your dinner, but for me, it was not one glass usually. It didn't happen every day though. I was drinking first when I only was going out, and it was always 3, 4 glasses of wine, sometimes more than that. I couldn't imagine going out, it doesn't matter where, either it's a party or just a brunch with friends. Like same thing started happening in the trips. Every time I went somewhere, I'm like, okay, even if it's breakfast, I'm on a trip, I have to get a glass of wine. So now when I remember all that, like I could admit that I had some problems with this. But at that time, I don't think I've ever thought about it. I was enjoying the taste, and like when you're wine drunkard, it's a little bit different than when you drink vodka or tequila or whatever. You feel more elevated. You know what I'm talking about, that feeling. So what made me feel concerned was that when I actually counted how many days a week I go out, and I'm a very outgoing person, I still go out a lot, but without drinking alcohol. So when I counted, I end up with like 4, 5 evenings a week. That made me think that, yeah, like I need to do something about that. And honestly, in my whole life, because wine was my true passion and I didn't like anything in this life that much as I did love something like Cabernet or Montepulciano or Merlot, these kind of things. And second, was because I'm a professional model, so I should look fresh pretty much all the time. And I did not look fresh anymore. I looked tired. That night when I was having my wine, everything was incredible. It was fun, it was full of joy, it was just incredible. And the next morning, I did not look good. And worse than that, it was not only about the way I looked, it was more about the way I felt. And I felt terrible. I had terrible hangovers. Like, how amazing was the night before that when I was enjoying the wine? The next morning, I was just suffering at the same level. It was the same level of joy and suffer. And I can't work. Like, I go to a shoot and I look like this. Like, my face is, like puffy. My eyes are like half closed. Yeah, and the feeling that I did not want to do anything. It was not only how I looked, I became lazy. I was like, oh, I feel bad, I'm just gonna stay in bed today. Or I'm just gonna stay home. I don't wanna do anything. I don't wanna work. I don't wanna practice sport. I don't wanna go hiking. I don't wanna go to the beach. I don't wanna anything besides going to a party in the evening to feel better. Yeah, that was very concerning. That's a little story about what made me think, should I actually quit? Should I give it a try? But honestly, I did not have trust in myself because I knew how much I love red wine, and I was pretty sure I'm gonna drink till the end of my life. I'm very honest about that with you now. So that was my real thought. And it happened a year and a half ago after my birthday. I just woke up. I was partying for like the whole weekend. It was my birthday weekend. And as usual, I had my wine. I was very happy. At that time, I was dating someone, and we just spent beautiful evening at Tao, which is one of my favorite restaurants in Los Angeles. And yeah, as usually, I ordered a couple of glasses of wine. After my birthday weekend, I remember exactly, like in details, how it all happened. It was February 17th, 2025. I went to the bathroom. I saw myself in the mirror. I was not looking good. I was not feeling good. I was a lot bigger than I am now. I didn't like my body. I didn't like my face. I didn't like my hair. I didn't like anything because I remember how I used to be before. And the person who is looking at me from the mirror, it's not the same person that it used to be. And major part of that switch was the alcohol. And when I realized all that, it just clicked in my head in a second that I don't want to drink anymore. It was that easy. But that moment was just approaching. It was like, one little thing to another little thing to another little thing, which led me to that decision. And when it actually happened, it just was one click. Since that day, it's been 18 months now, and I'm the happiest person. I'm the happiest version of me that I've ever been in my life. I have to tell you that my first party ever without drinking any alcohol happened, I believe, in 2024. My friends took me to a party, and I did not want to go there at all because I was taking antibiotics for my teeth for 2 weeks and I could not drink alcohol. If you take antibiotics, you can't drink alcohol.
Drink? No thanks.
And at that time, I really had no idea what the hell I'm gonna do at that party. If I don't drink, why would I wanna go somewhere? Because they got the tickets, and tickets were expensive, so I was kind of pushed to go there, and I hated that party. I hated it so much that I just couldn't wait to get out of there because I saw that everyone around me is having fun. People are drinking, enjoying their time, like socializing and everything. And I was just there with a bottle of water, and I felt like I'm out of that circle, that I'm there, but I'm not there like by my energy or something like that. And I couldn't wait to get out of that party, to be honest. And I thought I will never ever do that again. I will never ever go to a party if I'm sober, because this is not the way how it works usually, right? Like you go to a party to have fun, to drink alcohol. At least it was for me like that, for me at that time of my life. And my actual first party of a sober version of me happened in March 2025, after 3 weeks since I quit drinking alcohol. And at that time, I thought it gonna be like a torture for me, because I still remember that insanely beautiful taste of wine. And I knew it gonna be that alcohol gonna be everywhere. It was a nice party, and it gonna be like good kind of wine, not what we get sometimes in the clubs, let's say, for $25 a glass. I was afraid that I'm not gonna feel good. I was not sure in myself if I can stick to that sobriety, if my hand wouldn't like reach out for a glass of wine in the most inappropriate moment. But it actually didn't happen, and I was very proud of myself. Actually, I even enjoyed that party. It was not a nightclub party, it was like a major like gala event. And so I met many nice people, and I was socializing without alcohol. I know for many people, when they think about drinking, it's about to socialize with other people. When you're there by yourself in the company of people whom you never met before, and you kind of feel awkward, and you kind of don't know how to start a conversation, or like how to meet people, or what to talk about. So I can say I know this feeling. So for me, it was mostly even not about socializing. It was just to have fun and to enjoy the taste of like really good wine. But I don't miss it now. I don't miss it at all, because I have so much fun that I think I never had that much fun in my life before. This a year and a half since I quit drinking. So no regrets, absolutely. But also I'm not this kind of people who say, I wish I could have done that earlier. No, it just happened at the right time, at the right moment of my life. And if it happened earlier, I might have a different vision of that. Maybe I would be still suffering because I cannot drink when I go out. But now I know that I go out, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna meet new people. I'm gonna socialize. I'm gonna, I don't know, work on my communication skills. I'm gonna enjoy the time. I'm gonna enjoy music, the party. I'm gonna enjoy like how people around me look, like their outfits, my own outfit. And the next day, I'm not gonna be suffering from that freaking hangover. Yeah, because the price was too high. All that fun that I had with 5 glasses of wine, it was not worth it the next day when I couldn't stand up from the bed. So this is my story and I stick to it. But let's speak about benefits that I actually noticed. If you decided to step on this path, I think the best idea is to just stick with it and explore it and see what it can actually give you. And I can tell you what it gave me. I'm very happy to share this with you. Maybe it'll help someone to just like have a tiny little thought, or maybe you can do that. Maybe you will have that decision one day too. And thanks to my experience, you'll see what it can actually give you. Also, I just want to mention that this video is completely unscripted and I'm just talking. It's coming from the bottom of my heart, let's say. I'm just sharing it and I didn't want it to be scripted. So let's start with 5, but hopefully I can get to 10 benefits on staying sober. First, no hangovers. For me, that was the best benefit because those hangovers, they were killing me. Second is that you actually don't spend that much money when you go out. Like 5 glasses of wine, it's at least $100, at least, plus tips, plus everything. I was paying more for my drinks than my food when I was going out. So it's like a huge money saver. Third is that when you practice some sports, when you do some physical activities, you feel a lot lighter. In general, you feel more active, you have more energy. And that's also one of the biggest pluses. I don't have that hangover face, which matters to me a lot because I get paid to look fresh as a model. And I couldn't allow myself to have that hangover face the next morning. I like the way I look now a million times better than it was when I was drinking alcohol. Fifth is I couldn't lose weight when I was drinking. Even when I was sticking to a diet, which was mostly keto because that's my go-to diet all the time, I couldn't lose weight because still I was drinking alcohol and all these sugars, all these carbs, all these calories, it didn't let you lose the weight. So it's like not only better face, but also better body. Because now, like you can see in my other videos or my Instagram page, how I look like. And I could not be like that if I still was drinking. 6 is better relationships with people. I can definitely say that relationships with my family improved. They were also very unhappy with when I was drinking alcohol, and they knew that I do that pretty much like a lot, even though we live in different countries now, so they couldn't see it, but they still knew. So now they are a lot happier and I'm a lot happier too. I have more time now because I don't need to recover after drinking. I don't need to go to Mel's Drive-In and get these like hangover shots or whatever to help me like feel better the next day. So I have more time, I am more productive, and yeah, it's another plus. It was number 8 already. Number 9 will be that my mind is a lot calmer. That's To be honest, not only thanks to quit drinking, but also because I add like workout routine to my life, and I also do sound bath meditations and regular voice-led meditations. That of course affected a lot too. By the way, let me know if you're interested in that topic. I would be happy to share my experience about meditations and about yoga, about working out. I've done it all, so I'll be happy to share. Just let me know. Yeah, so these are the things that made a huge impact on my life, my look, my mental health, the connections with people, like my friends, the people whom I like date. When I was drinking, the boundaries are kind of very blurry. Like you cannot see some red flags, or even if you see the red flags, because you are fulfilled with joy from wine or other alcohol, you just let it happen and you just close your eyes and you say, oh, I mean, that's okay, you know, maybe I won't find anyone better. I mean, that happened to me, and looking back now, yeah, I made some very interesting decisions in my personal life, which right now, when I'm sober, I don't think it would ever happen. So, yeah, you can see things more clear, and your boundaries are not blurred that much as when you're drinking. That's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed my company. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you found out something new from this video, or if you got inspired to give it at least a try. And yeah, I'll be happy to discuss anything in the comment sections. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because there are many more videos to come on this channel. So see you next time. Bye.